Everybody knows what an epic poem is, and everybody knows the Iliad and Odyssey written in Greek by Homer, and the Aeneid written in Latin by Virgil. Aeneas' adventures are also universally known. Escaped from the destruction of Troy, he survived Juno's wrath crossing the sea. He left his lover Dido to obey fate. He fought in Latium to settle there the last Trojan. From his dynasty, Romulus and Remus will be born, and they will found Rome. However, few people know the Pharsalia, also known as Bellum Civile, written by the Roman Lucan, an epic poem considered by experts as the anti-Aeneid. The Pharsalia is not about a hero, about his epic journey or his fights. It's about a worse than civil war. A war that destroyed families, the war that was fought between Caesar and Pompey the Great from 49 to 45 BC. Let's begin. Conquered Gaul, Caesar crosses the Rubicon, causing panic in Rome. Cato the Younger, together with the Optimates, the conservative senators, sides with Pompey, even if he is also eager for power like Caesar. Then, Pompey and his followers barely managed to escape from Caesar's army at Brundisium. Caesar, saddened by not being able to defeat Pompey in battle, seizes the public treasure. Meanwhile, Pompey gathers an army in Greece. The Oracle of Delphi speaks with enigmas about the result of the war. Meanwhile, Caesar lands in Epirus. Caesar and Pompey's armies fight at Dyrrhachium, but neither of them gets the upper hand. Then, the two armies get in Thessaly. Cestus, son of Pompey, asks Ericto, a witch, about the end of the world. She summons a dead soldier from the underworld, who tells them that the souls of ancient populares are exulting because the ruin of Pompey and the Republic is near. Pompey, old by now, is not able to impose himself over the inexperienced Optimates. Cicero persuades them to attack Caesar's army. At Pharsalus, after a violent and bloody battle, the populares triumph over Pompey's army. Again, his followers don't agree with Pompey on asking the Parthians for help. Pompey seeks refuge in Egypt, but Pharaoh Ptolemy makes to behead the Roman leader. Cato, new leader of the Optimates, crosses the Libyan desert. He refuses to listen to the oracle of Jupiter Ammon because he already knows that the war is lost. But still, he's going to fight until the end. After stopping by Troy, Caesar arrives at Alexandria of Egypt, where he fakes indignation for Pompey's assassination. Caesar visits Alexander the Great tomb. The Macedon king was a tyrant, as well as Caesar will be. In his Pharsalia, Lucan overthrows the tradition of an epic poem. There's no myth, there's no protagonist. The gods are far away and side with the unjust. The Pharsalia is a thunderous condemnation of war and war's consequences, the empire. The Aeneid is an indirect eulogy of the first of the emperors, Caesar Octavian Augustus. The poem links history and myth, glorifying Rome, its conquests, and the new regime that should have brought the Golden Age. However, Lucan cannot see any Golden Age in the Romans' time, oppressed by the tyranny of Nero, where freedom and peace don't exist anymore. For this reason, many of the Aeneid features are proposed again, but upside down. Instead of being the story of the rise of Rome, the Pharsalia is about its ruin. Instead of descending into the underworld, the dead come back, and they bring news of death instead of news of glory. Nevertheless, the biggest innovation compared to the Aeneid is about the characters. Instead of the pious Aeneas, there's Caesar, a bloodlusty warmonger eager for power. His famous mercy is only a tool to humiliate his defeated enemies. He is sacrilegious. At Pharsalus, the body of the Optimates are not buried. Instead of the valiant Aeneas, there's Pompey, who is a shadow of his former self. He is unable to command and is victimized by the heavens. The only noble thing left is his tender love for his wife. Only in death he will redeem himself, when his smiling soul will look down on his abandoned body on the shores of Egypt. Instead of Aeneas, who is obedient to fate and the gods, there's Cato. He refuses any advice from the oracles, because he rebels against destiny, for it is unjust and cruel. He is the only keeper of justice left. He sided with the party which he knew would have lost, because the winner, whoever would have been, would have become a tyrant. His resistance is sanctified by his morality, and it is a testament to future generations to fight for liberty. Unfortunately, we don't know how Pharsalia would have ended. In 65 AD, Lucan was forced by Nero to commit suicide, thus becoming another victim of the tyranny that Caesar heralded and the author hated so much.